Hey guys, I'm here. I'm late. I'm sorry. Nobody else is here. This is wacky. We're improvising today. And I'm gonna go get my tripod. Nobody's here yet, I think. I can't tell if you guys are here or not. And can you hear me? Because I'm not talking very loud. Oh, now you guys are here. Okay, hang on. Dizzy. Am I making you dizzy? Hi, Kara. Okay, sorry I am late. Technical difficulties. So first I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod. So hang on. Okay, that's better. My hand won't get so tired. Hi, Christy. Hi, Karen. Okay, hang on guys. I'm gonna clean my glasses a little bit. Okay, so the deal is that, hi, Dana. Wait, Darla. Sorry, my glasses are off. Hang on, I'm hurrying. Okay, the deal is, hi Jennifer, the deal is that my iPad charged all night and it was at 8% this morning. 8%. So I don't know what's up with that. So I have no iPad. Ooh, look hi Tina. Sorry, I get distracted by gross mascara. Bad mascara. Anyway, I have no iPad, so I'm doing this. I'm just holding my phone. We're doing it up close and personal. So I'm going to try and keep up with the comments. So keep your comments coming. Good morning. Hi, Anita, love. So keep your comments coming. I'm gonna try and keep up with the comments if you guys don't go too fast. So that's my deal. I have no iPad. I think the comments, I can see them on my phone with my glasses, thankfully, but I can only see like one at a time. So just keep them nice and slow. If you have a question and I don't answer it and someone else doesn't answer it, just ask again. So we have 18 of you guys here. I still have a spot on my glasses. I'm sitting in my mother-in-law's backyard. This tree is a ginormous cactus. It's crazy, right? Okay, so hang on. Woo, boobage. Because I don't have my glasses on. I can't get that spot off. Great. Maybe it's a scratch. Okay. See, I'm like so not put together this morning. I hate mornings. I am not a morning person. Okay, so 20 of you guys in here. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Jennifer. I would like to see you, Jennifer. You guys are probably all in your pajamas and kicking back, right? You guys, I also took Teamy Tea last night, so my stomach is like a little right now. So I'm all out of sorts. I'm just all out of sorts this morning. Okay, you guys all read the book, right? 19 of you. Good, Christy. Christy said she's not put together either, so Danielle is why Keisha and I are here. Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Oh, there's Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Oh, awesome. You guys have a private book club? Daria and Danielle private book club. Oh, Jennifer, you read the book like probably early in the month, or did you read it before we announced it for book club? The book is the name. Okay, so the book we're talking about, oh, and Keisha, you guys, you have your own little book club. How awesome is that? So you guys, the book, of course, is The Flight Attendant. So that was wacky, right? Oh, you read it before I picked it, Jennifer? That's funny. Well, we will remind you. So that was just nuts, right? Oh, I do want to see your hot mess. Maybe we can compare. Oh, you just finished, Joyce? Okay, so I started reading the book for the second time because I wanted to have it fresh in my mind for this discussion, and I did not make it through to the end. I made it to where she literally like steps into the hotel room, and she gets tasered. But I did read it all the way through the first time. So overall, what did you guys think? I thought that I thought it was going to get a little too in-depth into the whole nuclear spy whatever, and I do understand that because this is a spy book, you have to like set up some sort of spy whatever, right? So you have to have like some sort of background and reasoning why everybody's kind of going a little cuckoo and doing what they're doing, but I was thankful that it didn't get like really too in-depth into the whole like spy thing. Um, Christy said she liked the book, but it wasn't her favorite. Chris Bahalian, I figured out how to say his name. Not his favorite book. Are they all spy books? Or because my mom is really big into spy books. I didn't know this was going to be a spy book. I'm not usually a fan because I just can't keep up with that all that like espionage and spy this and who's on what side and are we Russian spies or are we English spies? So Christy says all of Chris's books are different. So that was interesting. So had I known it was a spy book, I don't know. There are people in a different room. I loved the idea of the flight crew too, and just her life. Like, I think that was my favorite part about the book was just experiencing. Oh, you know what, Gina? I did start another live before this, but I ended it. That's retarded. Gina, could you go to that other room maybe and tell people that that's not the right one? That's weird. Um, did you guys like this? Thank you so much, Gina. Did you guys like this one as much as Sometimes I Lie? I feel like or Sometimes I Lie was literally the best book I've read in ages. So now I'm comparing everything to Sometimes I Lie. So I did like this book. That was your first book, Daria? I'm glad you guys read it and you're joining us here too. So I did really love the idea of the flight crew and like following her. Yeah, Sometimes I Lie was definitely better. Um, yeah, Keisha, you guys should totally read that next. Um, Joyce, you didn't like Sometimes I Lie. That was really crazy. But this one, um, Jennifer, you didn't predict the ending and didn't care for the ending of this one, right? The flight attendant. Thank you so much, Gina. So I feel like it wrapped up really fast. Like it was going and going and going. And then you guys are thinking, this girl is so stupid. Like, can she get any, can she make any more dumb mistakes? So, and then all of a sudden, boom, it was over, right? Yeah, so a lot of you guys are saying that you didn't really like this book. Oh, Danielle said she loves it. Okay. I liked it, but it wasn't one of my favorites. But again, I may be comparing everything to Sometimes I Lie. Daria says she has a debate about, they had a debate about how smart she is. You mean how dumb? Like, I don't know. Okay, you guys, so I obviously drink. A lot of you guys that probably never drink a drop of alcohol are seeing this from a completely different side. So I kind of see a lot of the things where she's coming from and a lot of her stupid decisions. But she made a lot of stupid decisions when she was not drinking. So, yeah, was she smart like overall? And then the alcohol just killed so many brain cells. Danielle drinks too. So, if you enjoy adult beverages, you kind of see where she's coming from sometimes. Kara said she likes seeing people that are more messed up than her. You know what? I was thinking literally sometimes I was like, oh my gosh, if I ever get this bad, would somebody please freaking come and slap me? I don't care. Hi, Megan. I don't care if you guys have to travel to come and do it. If I ever get that retarded and that messed up, somebody please come slap me. Um, Thank you, Gina. You're probably the closest. That girl was a mess, right? She was what, like 35, like old enough to know better, old enough to not even be going down that road, right? Oh, Elena was an interesting character. Um, Good morning, Julie. Yeah, Elena was interesting. I feel like there were some characters that, or some, like when Elena was, um, oh, you guys tried Arak. That is cool. I want to join your book club. That is cool. I actually looked up Arak. Hi, Nicole. I looked up Arak because I wanted to see what it was she was talking about, especially in the beginning, and how when it hits the ice, it makes it milky looking. Ooh, did it taste good? Because it doesn't look very good. But anyway, so when Elena was reminiscing about her home in Sachi and her dad, black licorice, gross. Negroni. What did the Negroni taste like? When Elena was reminiscing about her home in Russia, I was like, I don't know if that was a necessary part of the book. You know what I mean? Elena did die really easily. Like, how could she be like such a huge main character? And she was a double spy. So, number one, she kind of knew it was coming. But number two, oh, peach bellinis sound awesome. But so she knew it was coming. But number two, she should have, I don't know, been more careful. Like when Victor called on the phone, why would you walk away from the door to take his phone call? Yes, she felt like she couldn't ignore the phone call because then he really would have it out for her. But why would you walk away from the door? Like she set herself up. Ooh. Did the Negroni taste like a peach Bellini? You know what, guys? I should not drink as much as I do, but when she is sitting there describing all these drinks and how alcohol is so beautiful, I'm kind of like, yeah. But man, what a mess. So, what did you think about the end and how literally everyone ended up being a spy? That was kind of wacky. Yeah, it made me thirsty, Joyce. I was like, oh, I think I need a peach Bellini. But I thought it was weird that everybody ended up being a spy, even her flight attendant friend. Like, could you just not think of a better ending? Yeah, Jennifer, try to read the book like maybe a week or two before the discussion. I had to go back and do it. Yeah, the movie star guy. Oh, Gina, you figured it out. Uh, I kind of feel like the ending was a little disappointing too. I don't know. It wrapped up too fast, and then everybody was a spy, and there were no. I guess there were a few twists and turns, but what is an old fashioned? Whoever just said I didn't like the ending, I think it was Christy. Um, how would you have written the ending? I'm surprised. Oh, you didn't figure the ending out, Gina. So you only like the ending. I guess I would not have figured that out either. I could see where there would be a couple twists and turns and people that you wouldn't think were gonna be spies would be, but then everybody is a spy. Oh yeah, that misfired gun. See, that's the point I really wanted to get to. The point in the hotel room, and really figured out like what the heck happened because I know a lot of weird things went wrong. But man, I know even Megan. Come on, everybody's a spy. Did the other flight attendant Keisha? Did she end up being a spy? What was her name? I think so. Masha. So who's the father of her kid anyway? Is it is it Bucky or Buckley? What was his name? Bucky or Buckley? Is that the father of her kid? Because, yeah, I don't know. You're right. Like, how could she know the dad? Oh, you guys think Alex was the dad? Gina thinks the Italian guy. Oh, that would be nice, right? And Kara thinks it's Buckley. You're right. How could she even freaking know? It's kind of sweet to think maybe it's Alex, but you know what? She has like a whole different picture in her mind of Alex than he really is. Like, she's like all happy and la 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 because he washed her hair, but he was a spy who was just trying to convert her. And win her over, right? And use her basically also. So she's all lovey-dovey in her mind. Oh, Alex, he died too fast. I know, Keisha, I couldn't keep track of all those men either. Like who, what, where? Again? Man, I hope she what about STDs? My gosh, aren't STDs like still a concern these days? Hello. She was pretty self-loathing. Gina says it was just too much. It was a lot of men. You know what? Okay, back to the self-loathing. She was very self-loathing, but I can back to I think what Kara said. It's interesting to read a book about somebody who's a little more messed up than you are. I can relate to some of that. You know, like I used to be that self-loathing. Um, Karen wants to know if we woke up in a hotel room with a dead guy, would we have left the country? No. But she did have a point. If she didn't, she would have been arrested. So, Enrico. Christy, you can kind of relate to that. Who's Enrico? Nope, nope. Kara says, yes, I would leave the country. Danielle, I would have left. Remind me who Enrico was. That's the Italian guy. Uh, yeah, the bartender. Did he live? Sorry, can't remember that. I wish I would have made it through that last chapter in the hotel. Did Enrico live? It could have been Enrico's baby. It could have been Alex's baby. But yeah, so the self-loathing part, I can relate to that. And especially again, if we go back to the drinking and someone who drinks that much and knows that she drinks that much and knows that she needs to stop, or if she knows that it's excessive and she does it anyway, then every morning after she's gonna hate herself. So she really did have, she did not like herself at all, but I totally get why. The ending where she just all of a sudden she has a kid, she's a spy, she doesn't drink, everything's all neat and clean. That was just a little too tidy for me. Like, okay, it must have been you, you would have gone to the States and gotten a lawyer. Hi, Renee. Um, I'm sure it was being pregnant that like cleaned her up real fast. I know, Daria. How does someone drink that heavily for most of their lives and then bam, I'm done? Okay, being pregnant is a really good motivation, and so she lasted that long, but that was like too clean. Yeah, if her own sister wouldn't leave her kids alone with her, and then bam, she has her own kid and everything's all fine and hunky dory. And what do you do with your kid when you're a spy traveling around the world? Because that's your new job. Who do you leave the kid with when you don't even know who the dad is? My gosh. What a whack nut, right? Hey, I could get used to this live thing. You guys are doing good, not throwing too many comments at me too fast. And I got my glasses on. I can see and read everything. So I have to go back and look at the last couple comments for next month's book because it was so close, you guys. I probably shouldn't even talk about that yet, but I'm super excited for the next book. So, but yeah, does anybody have any questions on the flight attendant and like literally who didn't end up being a spy? Everybody did. That was weird. I feel like I could write a book like that. you know, like, what should I do with the ending? What should I do with the ending? Oh, yeah, let's make everyone a spy. She did have a lot of weird little things like stealing all that stuff, right? She was, what was the chap 24 comment about time? Yeah, what did the brother-in-law have to do with anything? I mean, Anita, what did the brother-in-law have to do with anything? I feel like that was just thrown in, I guess. Life is nothing but a narrowing of opportunities. And that is interesting. I feel like the brother-in-law was just thrown in there to further the whole spy thing because he didn't have anything to do with anything, right? They were trying to get him in, trying to see if they could, learn anything from him, but Yeah, I agree, Christy. There was a lot of stuff that was, yeah, Danielle, unrelated, kind of just thrown in. Um, Hi, 3 plus a bunny. What's a red herring? Oh, a red herring is something that's just thrown in to confuse the reader? That makes me mad. Don't do that to me. I'm already confused enough as it is. You're right. I think that's, I mean, what else was he there for? Huh. He knew things, they wanted it, but it didn't come about soon enough. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Stacy. Thanks. So I don't know if since this was my first Chris Bahalian book, I don't know if I would read another one of his. Um, I really, really like a book with more unexpectedness or more twists and turns, and I don't know, and a little less spy stuff. But Gina's like, no. Yeah, no for me. What did you guys think about the narrators? Because I feel like the narrator who did Elena was really flat. Like, the Double Bind, is that a Chris Bahalian book, Kara? That sounds like more spy stuff. Yeah, this book makes you think about time and how finite life is and whether you can change your situation. You can always change your situation, right? You just have to be strong enough and want it bad enough, right? So, anyway, about, yeah, it was 2 different people reading. I think it was, oh, it was actually 3 different people reading because the FBI agent was really like flat too, but he was supposed to be because he was just reading the FBI statements. And it was weird that they read like the redacted statement. So he's like, birth date, social security. That was weird. But I guess if you portray that in a book and then you are uh, reading the book, you have to have a way to include that in the Audible version too. So, oh, I just realized that a lot of you guys probably read the actual book, huh? How many of you guys are reading the books versus listening? Because I have to listen. I don't have time. But so there was the FBI agent narrating. There was Joyce, you're reading the actual book. Okay, so are you reading it in book form or on an iPad or a Kindle? Kara reads. If you're reading, tell me if you, oh, on a Nook? Okay. Rosie's reading the book. Listening. Oh, you do both, Danielle? Like not at the same time. Not at the same time. But like you'll read when you get a chance and then you listen if you can't read, right? Oh, you sell your books after on Amazon? Interesting. I'm a fan of real books. Like, I love going to the library and just, especially big libraries, it kind of overwhelms me. Oh, Kara got the library book. It kind of overwhelms me, but I love it because I love actual real books. Gina said, I think the writers first built the brother allowed to be built the book up so much the deadline was looming. See, I could write a book like that. Make it all real in depth and think we're going places, and then, oh crap. I'm a procrastinator, so I'd be like, oh crap, the deadline's tomorrow. I gotta wrap this up. Make everyone a spy. Let's just make everyone a spy. That's funny. Um, but yes, back to the narrators. Sorry. The person who narrated Elena, too flat. She did not sound like an international spy. She sounded no emotion. Um, the person who read The Flight Attendant, Cassie, was pretty good. But I've listened to a lot of audiobooks and I really admire the narrators who can be the only narrator. And, oh, Gina is writing a book. But I admire actors, voice actors who can be the only narrator and make it believable. And you get so into the book that you, when they go into the different voices, you forget that it's the same narrator. I admire that. Gina, what's your book about? The narrator on Sometimes I Lie was so much better. Does that make the book better overall, I wonder? That's what I was just thinking, Christy. Like, does the narrator really make the book? Mm. And that could be a drawback for those of us that are actually listening versus reading the book, you know. I kind of like that I get the names pronounced for me because sometimes I don't know, you know, how to pronounce something. So that's kind of nice. Who pondered who the author might have identified with most? Our theory that he was seriously wronged by a woman. Hmm. Danielle, I'm in my mother-in-law's backyard. Cali Cottages, a drama in a young girl's life. Hmm. The Cart Tart Killer. I know, that was funny. You know what? She knew that everybody knew who she was and was talking about her. And she did pretty good just going about her job and doing what she needed to do. I was impressed with that. Thanks, Danielle. It's kind of nice and peaceful out here right now. That was funny. The cart tart killer. Oh, so you actually choose books, Christy, by who's narrating them? That's interesting. That would be super humiliating. But you know what? If she was a drinker and she always was doing stupid stuff and then she saw the same people later, she would know they're talking about her, you know? So she probably had that happen often. Just not to that extent. Oh, that lady murdered someone and then ran, you know? But I don't know, and that's a big part of why she would not hook up with the same men over and over, I'm sure, because she was humiliated, right? What a lot of stupid, humiliating decisions. I thought it couldn't get worse after she literally dropped to the FBI. Yes, that's me. And then she goes and hangs out with her friends and calls Alex's parents. Dumb. So I guess I would have liked more in this book about the actual flight attendant life and less spy stuff. I guess that's me overall. And I would have liked more. The ending was unpredictable, but also kind of silly. So I would like more unpredictable twists and turns that weren't silly, that were believable. Yeah, that call, Kara, was like, come on. And it's weird she had like no close, like real friends. So, you like this on Audible? I love Audible so much. I know everybody tells me you should get Overdrive, it's free, blah, 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 but I have my books forever. I can read them again as many times as I want. It's just convenient for me, so I love Audible so much. Mm-hmm. I am dying to know what the next book is gonna be. I was gonna look and I ran out of time and then my iPad was dead. So does anybody have any other questions about the flight attendant? I think hands down overall this was just not as good as Sometimes I Lie. But I have very high hopes for the next book. That was only your second book, Gina? Wow, you got lots of books to read. What was your first book that you listened to on Audible? Miss Gina. Um, I'm gonna go see if my iPad is charged up enough. Do you guys like, oh, the book Shonda Rhimes? That was pretty good. What was that called? The Year of Yes. That was pretty good. Her friends are in two camps. Yeah, the ones that would try to save her and the ones that would drink with her. Mean Streak. Oh yeah, I did like Mean Streak. I was like, what was that? I like that you can order a book on Audible and purchase it on Amazon. Yep, and they sync up together. Yep. Yep. And I mean, I buy so much stuff on Amazon. We all probably do. It's just so convenient. I did like Mean Streak. Audible is having a promo. You can get the first 3 months for $8.95 a month. That is good to know, Christy. That is good. Sometimes, you know what? I fly through books and I have to do that, buy 3 extra credits, but then that will last me like for another couple months. Like right now I have a book already that I have bought that I'm waiting to read. It's called Identical. Sally recommended it to me, so I've got that already that I have to read, and I just got a new credit which I'm going to use for the next book club book. So I'm like totally 3 credits, Gina? I think, I can't remember because I just like, when I need it, I just like do it. I want to say 3 credits is probably like $25. It's not that much. And then the monthly fee is like $13.99, and that's one book. What I used to do, you guys, that have Audible and want to make it really stretch, is I used to only listen to books that were super long. Like, I'm talking 20 plus hours, some are 30 hours. I would look for books that are super long because then it would literally take me a whole month to listen to that one book. So, but now I prefer to go more for genre because I'm really enjoying the books that you guys are recommending. I am loving them because the only other way that I know how to look for books that I want to read is when you buy a book. The Terror, I so want to read The Terror, 28 hours. So I'm kind of holding back on that. But the next time I have no books to read, I'm totally watching or listening to The Terror. But now the only way that I know how to search for books that I like is when you buy a book or you look at a book on Audible, then down below it has other recommendations for you, and then I'll just throw them in my wish list. But Gina, you should watch the series on, I think it's AMC, The Terror. It's really good, but it's also, it leaves a lot of questions, so I feel like I have to listen to the book to find out what the heck is going on. So I'm gonna check and see if my iPad is charged. So, you guys doing anything exciting this weekend? Because I am going to San Luis Obispo with a friend who is my Weight Watchers leader, and we are going to do some wine tasting. Audible is an app, Renee. Um, you've never listened to a book? You know what? I have not been able to read a book for years. I'm just too busy, too busy. So I thank God for Audible. So yeah, your Sundays are busy. Long books, Sandra. Yeah. Okay, hang on. We're gonna check this. You guys are in my lovely backyard now. We have we have refrigerators in the backyard because when Eddie and I moved here, we had a refrigerator and a freezer that we wanted to keep. So refrigerator, freezer. If anybody ever wanted to come and steal all my alcohol, it would be pretty easy. Don't tell anyone. Okay. Please work, little iPad. Oh my gosh, it's at 3%. Mini bar. Gina, I don't really think there are that many teenagers in my area. Um, the iPad is dead and I'm dying to know. I will tell you that the book for next month is going to be either Daria, why did Cassie drink? I am a senior citizen. Why did Cassie drink? Why does anyone drink? Rosemary got sent to foster care and she was okay. I don't know, but remember when Cassie was talking about her father was an alcoholic, but she was talking about when she was with her friend the one time that she actually did have her first drink and how it made her feel. It just made her feel, I don't know. It opened her up. But see, that's the thing. Like with a lot of addicts or personalities in general, kids can be in the same environment, and because one person has a different personality, they will turn out completely different. You know what I mean? Like my sister and I were both raised in the same environment. She had all of the same things as I did. My mom was super, super strict on we both got exactly the same things for everything, for birthdays, whatever. Um, Hi, Barbara. So, but I ended up with an eating disorder, a pretty severe eating disorder. My sister is a physician's assistant and she has no weird mental anything. We have mental health things in our family. I have a cousin who's very severely bipolar. And, I just feel like sometimes it's literally the personality within a kid Some kids will, like Rosemary, like she probably saw her father and knew that her father drank and whatever, and she was probably like Cassie at first, swearing off of it. I am never touching a drop of that ever because I saw what it did to my dad. And then other people, and literally other people of alcoholic parents, will follow in the same footsteps. So it's got to be like a personality thing, you know, or I've heard that aren't some addictions genetic? Like there's literally a genetic makeup in some people which gives them a more addictive personality. I don't know. I don't know. Is it the luck of the draw? Because I feel bad for Cassie. I do. And I just still don't believe that she cleaned up her act that well in the end. No, sorry. It doesn't happen like that. So bam, I'm better. I have a kid. Life is grand. So, yeah, I think so too, Barbara, that I think it's, you know, I think it's in the blood. Some people just are cursed. I don't know if you could call it curse. I have an addictive personality, obviously. I had an eating disorder. I drink adult beverages. I have probably had a food addiction at some point in my life. Oh, I guess that's what an eating disorder is. I have an addictive personality and I know that I do. Where did I get mine? You know, if my sister and I have the same father and the same mother and the same environment, but there's one gene in me that is the addictive gene, I don't know. I want to say it's not fair. But yeah, where did I get mine? You know? Was it my dad? Was it my mom? My mom is not addictive. Oh, let's go there. It was my dad. Because my dad, I don't know my dad. My dad, does YouTube help with my addictive personality? I don't think so. No. Um, my real dad was a gambler. So there you go. Addictive gene, right? It's there somewhere. Um, YouTube does not help with addictive personality. You mean having my own YouTube channel and sharing with people? I think that helps somewhat, like keep me accountable as far as, you know, the Weight Watcher world and what goes in my mouth. Yeah, I'm pretty okay. Thanks, Danielle. I've had a long road though, you know, like we all, I'm sure we all. I always say that everybody has a story, and I believe it. Everybody has a story. I didn't get where I am. Thank you, Danielle. I didn't get where I am like boom, everything's all grand and happy, you know. Everybody, no matter who they are, what they do in life, no matter how much you look up to them, admire them, want to be them, think they all have their stuff together. Yeah, Gina, everybody has a story and everybody has trials and challenges and, you know, so I see people on the street and I'm like, you know, sometimes I think, wow, that person, who knows? We never know what somebody's going through. Ooh, there was a squirrel. I thought it was a possum. So, I don't know. Where did this discussion come from? Somebody asked why Cassie had addictive behavior, huh? Hmm. So, unfortunately, I can't tell you guys what the next book is going to be. Thanks, Keisha. Thank you. I try to keep it fun. I try to keep it real. I am what I am, and, you know, I am probably too honest and too real, but I can't change that. It's me, you know? So I don't want to I don't feel like I have anything to hide. So, yeah, Gina, we will know today, but not until I get off of here because I thank you, Danielle, because I have to get back to the comments and it was really close. Like yesterday, there were 3 or 4 books. There were 3 books that had 4 votes, and House Swap had 7. But then a couple other people voted, and I think they voted for Behind Closed Doors. So it's going to be either Behind Closed Doors or House Swap. I'm so excited because I want to read them both. I'm so excited. I kind of like, a couple people did actually double vote. Um, Three plus a bunny. I can't remember your name now. You just told me. I have to write it down. Three plus a bunny is actually the one who recommended house swap, right? See, everybody's like house swap, house swap. I think it's gonna be house swap. Oh, see, and then Daria's like behind closed doors. Stacy, thank you, Stacy. It is a win either way. I'm so excited. Who's in a coma? Wait, who's in a coma? What did I miss? Um, yeah, I did kind of count the doubles. Yeah. So probably one or two canceled out. Isn't sometimes I lie awesome? See, behind closed doors. House swap. Thanks, Stacy. I can't remember things that happened 10 minutes ago either. My gosh. I do that, Daria. Like, I listen to so many books that I start to get them mixed up. Like, I was thinking, I read The Flight Attendant, and then I read two books after that, and then I read The Flight Attendant again, and I was trying to think, what two books did I read after that? Because I know they were good, but I don't even remember what they are. And then I remembered one of them was Mean Streak, which was, that was pretty good. Yeah, I liked that one overall. And the other one, see, now I don't remember. No memory, Stacy. Oh, being over 40. The Woman in the Window was very good. You know what, you guys? I have had horrible memory problems. Literally, I can trace it back to my first pregnancy. Those kids like sucked the brain cells out of me or something because I have had a horrible time with memory ever since my first pregnancy. And way back then, I would be like, we would leave the house 20 times and I'd have to go back because I forgot something. Mommy brain, totally. But it never went away. Isn't it supposed to go away? I know, I think it's real too, but I mean, mine is so bad that even my kids would be like, Mom, I already told you that. They would get upset at me because I would ask them things that they had already told me, and I just told them, Larry, Larry, who set you up? That's hilarious. It doesn't go away, right, Stacy? And my gosh. See, you just said that. That's hilarious. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I say things over and over, but I definitely don't remember what other people tell me. So, Larry, who sent you here? Who set you up? Who's paying you? I can't wait to see what book it is because now I'm so excited. It's not been like this close, the voting. So, look right after. So right after we end this, I have to go pack and get ready to go. But right after we end this, I will throw a video back on. I will overbid. I will throw a video back on. Ah, that's who set him up. Danielle, Daria, and Keisha. Those girls and their RX. See, Gina? I don't. I don't remember. That's hilarious. Uh, Steve has never been pregnant, and you know what? That's refreshing to know, though, that a man can be forgetful like that too. Like it's not just us. So, my gosh, it's crazy, but and yet at work, I have no problems with, remembering what I need to do. Thank goodness, right? It's weird. I don't know. I guess just my whole like family life. My life in general is just so. You never told me that. Your husband does? That's funny. Now, see, Eddie has like a mind like a steel trap, and he text that's key. So you can go back and say, yes, I did. But Eddie will remember everything, and his mom. They have memories like steel. And so it's hard for me living with them, and I don't remember things, and they do, and it irritates them. I get that. I know it's irritating, but I'm sorry, So, yeah. Anyway, you guys are so much fun. I know, like, how do people just, even Eddie's mom, like, she's amazing and she just remembers everything. It's like, whoa. So, and she's, you know, she's older. So, exactly. I have so many things that I'm thinking about that is all swirling around that I can't. How can you expect me to remember one little thing? I mean, I know I should, but um, I absolutely, absolutely swear by my planner. And maybe that's why at work I'm like, fine, I remember stuff and it's all together because I was told that if you have a planner, or not even just a planner, but if you can write these things down and get them out of your mind, then that frees up your mind for other things, but you've got all this stuff written down so you can keep track of things. You know what I mean? So it kind of just helps clear your mind to have a planner and just get it out. So, yeah, you guys are so much fun. I wish I had some RX to toast you, but I have my coffee is way over there now. Yeah, I swear by a planner. So, yeah. I wish we were all like in the same room. Wouldn't that be fun? You have a new series planner ideas? Fun, Gina. So fun. I love decorating my planner too because I think it's cute. My mom always, see, I probably got the whole memory thing from my mom because my mom always had post-its everywhere because she writes, even to this day, she writes everything down um, on a post-it. Danielle, so you guys all met in person and Larry cooked for you. How sweet is that? Teresa, you like this book? I have been to Canada, yeah, when I was little. Send Larry to my house. That's so awesome, you guys. So, are you going to meet the Thursday before the next book club discussion with the next book? That's pretty cool. Oh, you guys are going to do Sometimes I Lie. What did you like the best about this book, Teresa? Because we have a lot of mixed feelings here. Like, I think most, how can we see the picture? I think most of us did not like overall like the book. I don't want to say I didn't like it, but it wasn't my favorite for sure. So, yeah, so I went to Canada in like I think it was 1980 because it was a 1980 World Fair. And the only reason I remember that is because I had a sweatshirt that said 1980 and it had roller coasters on all the. So, yeah. Canada. Fun. You guys are going to love Sometimes I Lie. There's so much stuff to talk about with that book because it still boggles my mind. I'm like, ugh. So Teresa said she thought this book was suspenseful and she didn't see the end coming. I don't know about suspenseful. P.S. House swap. You guys are cracking me up. Oh my gosh. Renee, I didn't know you were in Canada. How did I miss that? I have a lot of friends in Canada, but I didn't see the end coming, but I don't know if I like the end. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But you like the book overall, you're saying. Because I really like the whole flight attendant part of it. And then the other stuff, eh. Wouldn't it be fun to have a book club meetup? It totally would. Oh, you're in Michigan. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know my geography. It would be fun to have a book club. It would have to be a national thing. The ending wasn't great, but the book was entertaining. You know what? You're right. Overall, it was entertaining. Gina, you do seem like the kind of person that could predict a lot of things. I never really, I don't try to predict anything in books anymore because I look at it more like you guys just said. I just let it entertain me. For the most part, I don't even think about books as much as I do now because of this book club, which is actually good. You know, get my brain going instead of just listen to a book, enjoy it, and move on. So that's good. But yeah, you're right, guys. This book was entertaining overall. So, and that's what, you know, that's what we want out of a book, a story, a movie, right? So I guess he did a good job with that. But that writer's deadline kind of killed him. So, Gina, you can't say your predictions out loud. I think Eddie's like that. He pretty much knows the end of every story, every movie. He doesn't really read, so when we watch movies, he pretty much knows the end. So I'm like, oh, don't la 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 la, don't ruin it for me. I like to be surprised. So, what's the best movie you guys watched recently? You're lucky, Stacy, that you're that close to Michigan, so you can get some U.S. products, right? Because I've heard from a lot of my Canadian friends that you guys don't have a lot of fat-free cheeses or so some lower points bread. Did you watch Solo already? Oh, Black Panther was really good, huh? I like that. Eddie didn't like it. You guys know I never got to see Avengers. We're going to see Solo on Friday if I don't screw up the time again. So yeah, do you like totally stock up, Stacy, when you come over to the States? I would. What else? Anybody else see some good movies? Oh, my mother-in-law went to see the book club and I want to go see it. I think it's funny. The Solo and Avengers, they still have drive-ins? They still have drive-ins in this country? Oh, wait, that's Canada. That's why. I don't know why he didn't like it. He didn't like Black Panther. I want to see book club. Did you like book club, Renee? Which one do you want to see with me? Yes, Anita, let's do it. That would be so fun. I want to see it. We should go see book club. That's so funny. Eddie's like, mm. Yeah, give me thumbs up, you guys. Hopefully none of my thumbs down friends are here. I literally don't know who that is, so, but you have a drive-in in Parma, Idaho. Where the heck is Parma, Idaho? Teresa, I'm from Idaho. I don't know where that is. Southwest PA. What didn't your husband like about Black Panther? Oh, Gina, you guys are going to see book club together? There's a drive-in in Baldwin Park. Virginia, are you that close to me? How cool. You should come see book club with me and Anita. Oh, you guys are awesome. I got to see book club. You said it was just okay. I kind of heard that book club is like for like the older kind of segment, but I'm like, I have a book club. I love books. I'm in a book club. I want to see what it's like. But I know Diane Keaton is in it. Keisha, I'm in Alhambra. Super close. Oh, not to you. I'm very close to Baldwin Park. Oh, Weezer Caldwell. Okay. Little tiny towns. Your husband hates going to see movies? Virginia, you should come. So who else, Gina, is in that besides Diane Keaton? Oh, you live in Hesperia. That's a ways away, but close. I work in Glendale, Anita. That's why. That's why. Can you guys hear the chimes? There's a church somewhere close, so. Blockers? Mm-mm. Jane Fonda is in that? Oh my goodness. So Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda is what is that lady from Titanic? Kathy, is she in it? Do you know which one I'm talking about? The lady from Titanic? You know what? This is so hilarious, you guys, because I'm sitting here, totally empty backyard. Candace who? I know, it's not the chimes, it's the clock. Oh, Candace Bergen. Oh, Mary Steenburgen. Patricia, I know. Sometimes I lie is insane. Oh, that I did not see that. Blockers, no. Yeah, you probably shouldn't watch it as the mother of a daughter. Don Johnson. So there's a lot of big name people in that, huh? Anyway, what I was saying was this is so ridiculous because I am getting so excited out here in the backyard all by myself. There's nobody out here. There are neighbors right there that probably look out their window and look at me, and I'm like having this major conversation with myself. But you guys are so much fun. But I look so funny, like I'm out here talking to myself. So thanks for that, making me look crazy. Anyway, I do have to go because I have to go pack and get ready for some wine tasting weekend. You guys, I don't think I'm going to track. How weird is that? I'm with my Weight Watchers leader, and we're probably not going to track. I'm just going to enjoy my food and enjoy my wine. Thanks for hanging out, Gina. Oh my gosh, rollers in your hair. I love it. Don't get too loopy. Yeah, I'm always a little loopy. My stag days. I will. Bye, guys, and watch right after this. Oh yes, Gina, keep an eye on me, because if I go crazy like Cassie, if I do the Cassie, then you guys are gonna come rescue me. Keep an eye out right after this video. I'm gonna post. Thanks, Stacy. I'll get loopy. I don't go home with any strange spies. House swap. You guys are hilarious. Right after this video, I will post the next book for next month. This is so awesome. Aw, thanks, Virginia. You should read the next book because, yeah, I'll put it on YouTube. I'll just do another quick video and I'll post the winner of the next book. I'm so excited. You guys all have an awesome Memorial Day weekend. Be safe, have fun. Virginia, read the next book. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited. Thanks for joining, guys. I will talk to you all later. I don't know how to stop this, so I'm literally just going to turn my camera off. Bye, guys.